Hello, my name is Joseph Klinger, and I am here in Niagara Falls High School.
What grade are you in?
I'm in 11th grade.
Cool. First question, right off the bat, this is an easy one. What subject or class do you enjoy most and why?
I feel like this is an obvious one. Media, always. Greatest class ever. Mostly because of the freedoms that you get and the opportunities that behold.
What kind of opportunities are you talking about?
Meeting with the mayor, going to the city council meetings, and just the opportunity to meet many people or do things that not normally done.
What's one project or accomplishment that you're proud of?
I was very proud of when we went to go work with, how do you say it, Leneva Bond, working with their new book vending machine. It was very nice to meet those people.
What do you like to do in your free time?
I'm pretty big on video games and most things computer related or sometimes sports, but that's not really a free time thing.
Okay, what type of video games do you play?
A lot of first person shooters or team story games.
What game are you playing right now?
A lot of Fortnite, a lot of it.
Where are you landing in Fortnite?
Depends on the map. There's a big map switch, Tilted, Paradise, all the main spots.
What is your favorite hobby, and then who or what inspired you to get into your favorite hobby?
Great question. My favorite hobby ever, as of right now, is probably bowling, and that comes from just my whole family. Everyone that I live with, my dad, mom, brothers, grandparents, they all bowled and taught me how to bowl, so I've kind of just been working up with them.
What's your personal best score?
279, two times back to back.
Dang. You think you can bowl 300 this year for school?
Yeah, that was last year when we faced Lockport, or Kenmore I meant, and I shot them back to back, and I missed one strike in both games.
Dang. So it's doable is what you're saying?
Very doable.
What kind of music, movies, or shows do you enjoy most?
I mostly enjoy rap music, but here and there, a couple white girl songs.
Do you have a favorite movie?
I don't really have a favorite movie, but I definitely have a favorite show. SpongeBob SquarePants, greatest show ever.
That's awesome. I love that. That makes me so happy. That's something a little more personal now. What's a goal that you're currently working toward?
Right now, I am learning how to ride a skateboard that Mr. Strangio himself has given me, and I am learning how to do a kickflip.
Okay. That's like the number one goal in your mind right now?
Right now.
That's dope. What does success mean to you?
Success means to me to be able to tell yourself that you did the best you can and you did the best you could. Or that you're doing the best you can and you did the best you could.
Very cool. Who do you look up to as a role model?
Mostly my grandpa and my uncle.
Why?
They both have taught me pretty much everything I do or have been there for me no matter what, and now I feel like I need to go down that path.
Where would you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years from now, I see myself as a higher up person in Target working there because it's a great place to be around, a lot of nice people.
What's one dream you hope to accomplish in your lifetime?
My main goal is I want to own a Skyline, a Japanese car. Very expensive.
A Nissan Skyline. You'd have to import that.
Yes, very expensive to import.
Okay. And we'll end on this question. If you could interview anyone in the world, who would it be and why?
If I could interview anybody, I think I would have to go with Tom Brady.
Why?
He was a very good quarterback. He was very good at what he did. I just want to ask some questions about the flat ball thing. I need to know if it's true or not. I mainly want to know, what was it like when you grew up? How did you get to where you are now?
Okay. Well, I was born here in Niagara Falls at Memorial Hospital. I went to high school at Niagara Wheatfield, graduated in 2010. That is a fact that surprises people whenever I tell them. After high school, I went to school at Buffalo State to initially become a math teacher, and I changed my major after my 3rd year of school because at the time there weren't a lot of job opportunities to be a teacher. So after my 3rd year, I switched my major to business, and from there it took me a couple extra years to graduate, and I got an internship during my last full year as a college student at a company called Synacor, and I was working as an advertising operations intern. That turned into a full-time job after I graduated from college, and I worked there for a couple of years. The company thought they were going to grow and make a lot of money, or make money that they projected to make, and unfortunately that didn't happen. So they had to lay off people, and I was part of layoffs.
It's unfortunate.
Unfortunate, but I'm glad it happened because it taught me a lot. And also around that time, excuse me, I started dating my now wife, and she was a teacher working in Buffalo. And around that time when I was unemployed, I was applying to hundreds of jobs. And also at the same time, a lot of my family members who are teachers had expressed that, maybe I should look into changing careers and go and be a teacher. And, I strongly considered it because I was already coaching soccer at the time, and they, expressed how similar it is.
Where'd you coach soccer at?
I was a coach for NWAA. I started coaching at 19, like right after high school, and I was doing that up until maybe a couple years. I actually was coaching up until the pandemic, and then after the pandemic I was like here and off and on with coaching. So I was coaching there, and I spent a day and I shadowed my wife when she was working there, and I was like, yep, I want to be a teacher. So legitimately, after I shadowed and I wanted to change my career, I applied to Canisius. This was in like November, December. I started at Canisius College for my master's degree in education that January for the spring semester. And then I got a job around that same time at the school she worked at, and kind of just went from there. I started here at Niagara Falls High School in January of 2022. Maranto was retiring at the end of that year in the spring of 22. So I kind of came in at the right time, and just very fortunate.
What do you do in your free time?
Well, a lot of my free time is dictated now on being a dad, so I spend a lot of time with my son and my wife, who, if you are able to experience being a father, it is the hardest job ever, but is the most rewarding job. So I spend a lot of time with my son, just playing with him, obviously helping my wife with whatever, whether it's cooking dinner or just whatever. So a lot of my free time is spent there. Outside of work, if there's an event, then obviously I have to do that. But if I have free time to myself, lately I've really been into skateboarding, so I've been spending a lot of time skateboarding if it's a nice day and I have free time, or if the weather's not great, I'll try to read. I've been really trying to get back into reading and really enjoying it over the last year, so I've been reading as well. If I want to do something different, I'll play video games too. I'm into video games, but I haven't played in a little bit just because I haven't had the alone time or just the time necessary. But those are like things I like to do in my free time as well.
What games do you like to play?
I am someone who likes a story. I need to have a story to help with getting through games. Either that, or I have to win a championship. There's like a goal that has to be part of the game. So I'm not very good at like games where it's like kind of like just a big sandbox. I need an objective to keep me going.
What are your current goals? What are you mainly working towards?
In my career, just in anything.
Just in general.
Currently, I think if I'm doing like something with like hobbies and personal, like hobbies with skateboarding, I really want to just be comfortable with just like ollies. I want to start learning some flip tricks. I want to try to learn how to do some shove-its. That'll be happening soon. Personally, elsewhere, I want to try to be just in better shape fitness-wise. I know I'm definitely not in the greatest shape at the moment, but I'm working towards it. I want to have a better diet. But in my career, I think the big overall goal that I have with the media program is that I want it to be a household name in Niagara Falls. Like everyone in Niagara Falls who lives here should know the media program and what we do.
Sounds good. Where do you see yourself personally in anywhere from 5 to 10 years from now?
Personally, well, also I'd like to start traveling with my family. That's something that my wife and I have wanted to do since we started dating, and we've been able to do a little bit. But since becoming parents, we haven't had the opportunity to do so yet. I think in the spring we're gonna try to start traveling, just out of the try to start doing some road trips, and hopefully we just have a couple trips every year where we travel as a family and explore, see new cultures, try new food, and just do that.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
That sounds a great idea. How do you define leadership?
That's a good question. I think a good leader is someone that people can look up to and who's always doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. I think that's a very important part of leadership. But also, if they talk, people listen. And if and it doesn't always have to be by talking, it's just by doing the right thing and leading by example. I think that's how someone identifies leadership.
It's a great way to define it.